name is Plus Size Luxury. Today we're unboxing my first Chaumet item. I was super excited when it arrived. I purchased it from a Preloved website called the Rebag. I had wanted to wait until I went to Paris in November to check out a couple of these items, but I found it for an awesome deal and I couldn't resist. Just a hint, you may remember this item from my wish list that I did in 5 luxury items that I'm obsessed with right now. I'll link the video above if you haven't seen it already. It's a ton. I think I have like 2 or 3 items from Chaumet that I wasn't planning on getting already, but alas, a good deal arrived. So let's jump right into the unboxing and then you can come back and hear my thoughts about the item as well as an overview of the brand. Okay, so the unboxing was sort of a fail, I'll be honest. I did not care for how the Rebag, or I wonder if it's the Rebag or if it's just the Rebag. Anyways, I didn't care for how they packaged their item. The bracelet came in, I guess, a standard jewelry box, but when I opened the box, it was completely tangled. So I had to spend 20 minutes untangling, go back outside so then I could shoot it for you guys. And I was like, they didn't even secure it. They didn't like figure, I don't know. They didn't put it correctly in the box so that when it arrived, I could just put it on and use it. It also came with a couple of just their branded tags, which I think I might have or probably should have been connected to the bracelet, but whatever. And then it came with this certificate. Now, this is their certificate. I purchased this item for $775. Typically it ranges between 1200 to 1600 euros on the actual website. So I thought this was a great deal, but this version or this item actually came with no certificate, no box, and no bag. Anyways, so this card here, it says certified by Rebag. It gives like the item number, serial number, and also a QR code. But honestly, this looks just a tad cheap. I understand that they want to make sure that you are aware that it's, authentic, but this could be just, I don't know, a bit better design. There's like even some of the ink is fading on here already, so I'm not so assured of the longevity of this certificate card. Anyway, so that was just Rebag. I just wanted to give you sort of my impressions of the whole shipping and unboxing process. Everything went smooth except for when it actually arrived. I was just unhappy. And then the packaging itself was a bit lackluster. And I know you're just like, why are you talking about packaging? But here in the luxury community, we care about our packaging. We care about the whole experience. And just comparing it to all of my purchases with Fashion File, where they have like the confetti and like the fashion file in there, all of that made me just think like, this is like, just threw it in the bag, send it off, and there wasn't any care or any attention to the details. So I thought that was a bit strange, and I just wanted to let you guys know. I'll give them another chance because they do have a lot of cool items on their website, but I don't know, I've been hearing mixed reviews about their items, so I'm not sure if they're have a robust system as Fashion File does, since they're owned by Neiman Marcus, while Rebag I think is independently owned. So yeah, so we'll see. Anyways, going into the actual item now, I'm just going to pick up my notes. So Chaumet has a Liens, I'm not French, so excuse my pronunciation, collection. So the collection, it says here, it celebrates the precious bonds between people. And I'm wearing the bracelet right now, actually. And under the Liens collection, they have like 4 subcategories or sub-collections. So there's these items, which is the Jeux de Lien, something like that, collection, which I put in Google Translate. It says it means link game, so I thought that was interesting. Then it has the Lien Evidence, Lien Seduction, and then the Lien d'Amour. So they have like 4 different types of designs that are under this main category. Okay, so let me just go to the website, and I just wanted to read you the details of the item. So my item is 18 karat rose gold. They don't have this specific combination on the website anymore. This is actually like an orangey red ceramic, and then they have the diamond chip in there. Right now I just see that they have precious stones like malachite and carnelian, and what else is on here? Mother of pearls on here. So they have different types, but they don't have ceramic on the website anymore. So it says here, the Liens collection celebrates the link between two people through a contemporary reinterpretation of sentimental jewelry. Jacques de Lien gives a joyful palette full of freshness and lightness that can be combined together as desired. The bright colors of fine gemstones, the luster of polished gold, or the sparkle of a diamond illustrates the crossed links. So I thought that was a really cute sort of story and like inspiration behind the design, and I just really fell in love with it. So as I said, this was 18 karat rose gold. The diamond, the single tiny little diamond that's in there, is a 1 brilliant cut GVS plus diamond of 0.005 carat. And then there's 3 jump rings in here, which you'll see in the close-up shots that I should be showing. And it's the 3 jump rings are at 15.5 centimeters, 16.5 centimeters, and 17.5 centimeters. So I have it on the last jump ring at 17.5 centimeters. I have, again for reference, a 6.5 inch wrist. So it's fitting on me, but I did notice, just sort of general use, I've been wearing it for a week now, that it tends to sort of roll around and it doesn't stay stationary on my wrist. So I don't know if I want to get a couple links removed, or because I feel like the second jump ring is too tight and then the third jump ring is too big, so I'm somewhere in the middle there. But anyways, what I've been doing is I've been twisting the motif around, and then I'm able to sort of tighten it that way, or I just push it down or pull it down further on my wrist and it stays stationary like that. But if I put it all the way at the lower part of my wrist and I don't twist the motif and I just make sure that it's in its like regular position, it has a tendency to move a lot, as you can see. So that's just something to keep in mind, that you might want to get a couple links removed if possible by a reputable jeweler, and definitely keep the link. So speaking of like where to purchase this, where to buy it, you can only buy it, I believe, in Europe for right now. It's not in the States. Correct me if I'm wrong. I looked high and low. I couldn't figure out if they had other locations, but I did contact them and they said that we could order by phone, and you would pay actually 16.66 less than the stated price in euros on the website. So it's a really good deal, but you have to pay a flat fee of 100 euros for shipping. So I was considering this bracelet in the mother of pearl, and I was like, I don't even have to wait till I go to Paris in November, because this is a much better deal, because the VAT refund that you get while you're there is like 12 or 13%, because the vendors that help with the transaction of the VAT refund, they take a little bit off the top as a fee for their services, so it cuts into your discount. But because of the low price point of this particular bracelet, the $100 shipping would cut into that discount. So I think you would only do this on the larger price point items, such as the Be My Love bracelet, and like, you know, the things that are like 4,000 or 5,000 or 6,000 euros plus for it to make sense. But just FYI, I didn't know that there was an option for that, and I thought it was really cool. Just comparing it to a couple of other different brands that I tried out. So I did look at VCA's Sweet Alhambra bracelet. I tried that on in person in the store at our local Lenox Mall here. And I found the motif on that too small, and then the single chain, it just made it look too dainty on my wrist. I like something that's just a bit more substantial on the wrist, something that will stand out, because, you know, I'm size 16, I have a larger body, I'm 5'6", 5'5", and I just felt it might be too small. But anyway, so compared to that, the motif on this bracelet is slightly bigger, but because of the double banded, I guess, chain for the bracelet, it just looks a little bit bigger on the wrist overall. So I think the impact is just a bit more than the VCA Sweet Alhambra. And then comparing it to Dior Rose de Vence, which I'm probably mispronouncing as well, the motif is, again, slightly smaller than this, but I think they're all in the same sort of vicinity when it comes to the size of the motif. But again, because of the double band here, it just looks bigger on the actual wrist when you're wearing it compared to the Dior Rose Devants. So I just wanted to give you some perspective if you were able to try those in person. And of course you're not able to try this since it's not in the States unless you're actually in Europe. And if you're watching from Europe, hi. So anyways, is there anything else I wanted to cover? I have been really enjoying this bracelet. I really want to get the mother of pearl version. I'm very surprised how much I like this orangey red. It really pops well against my skin tone. The rose gold, for comparison's sake, I did put a couple pictures or video comparing the rose gold of my Cartier ring to the rose gold of this bracelet. The bracelet appears to be just a touch more gold. I don't know because I think it's about 2 or 3 years old, this bracelet. So maybe the rose gold faded over time and that's why it's more yellow. But from my experience, it just seems like this is just a touch more gold than my ring is. And the ring is about a year old. So just for reference sake, but when I'm wearing them together, they both look rose gold. They don't appear to clash, and I'm going to be wearing them as a set from now on. So I think they look really cute together. Anyway, I'm super excited about it. I've been wearing it nonstop, and I think I want to start collecting them now. Like, oh gosh, the addiction starts, right? Well, I hope that I covered everything. If you have any questions on the bracelet that I didn't cover today, please remember to comment your question below, and I'll try to get back to you. I'll definitely try to do like a 6 or maybe even a year look back and review of the wear and tear on the bracelet. Typically with these things, they're very indestructible, so I'm not anticipating any substantial wear, but I'd like to give you guys an update if you'd like to see it. Thank you again for watching my video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.